I really hate dating. I'm pretty convinced that society is intent on having me die forever alone. And firstly, I'd like to clarify that I'm not actually actively looking for a partner right now. Right now, I'm so self-involved with travel and other various projects that I don't particularly think it would be fair to bring anyone and drag them into the chaos that I've given myself. But if I was looking, the dating landscape is rapidly changing, and it's all thanks to the internet. Now, once upon a time, in a much easier civilization, your choice of partner was just limited to the village that you lived on, and if you're lucky, the village next door. A few hundred years later, this choice was extended to workplaces and common interest groups. And now the entire planet is serving you up a potential suitor, allowing you to quite possibly find you the perfect match. But this is where things get real interesting. Yes, you're given choice, you're given a lot of choice, you're given too much choice. Let's take, for instance, the little jewel in online dating, Tinder. There are thousands of potential suitors, and it's because you've got so many choices, you start to filter out things. And given that sites like Tinder and OkCupid generally show you a picture of who you're looking for, you start filtering based on appearance. So they're not smiling? Swipe. Blurry photo? Swipe. A picture of a cat? Swipe. Can't tell which person is the person on the picture because there's too many bloody people in the picture? Swipe. Curly hair? Swipe. Wonky eyebrows? Swipe. Wearing a football jersey? Swipe. Mexican? Swipe, swipe, swipe. By the way, I don't have a problem with Mexicans, it's just a thing. Now you've reduced the size of your list down to a few people, and generally those people are either photographers, models, or people who know how to game the system. And assuming you have actually passed their own swiping test, now it's time to judge a person based on their first few lines. Hi, hello. Not very original. Did they answer too fast? Too eager? Did they answer too slow? Too lazy? Did they use too many emoji? Too juvenile? Did they just send you a dick pic? It's kinda cute. No. By this time, your list of opportunities is so small that you either give up or say yes to people who are well below your standards. That never happened hundreds of years ago. Back then, when you hooked up with your neighbour, and you hoped to God that that neighbour wasn't a cousin or some distant relative, and eventually you have kids, and you grow up happy, not knowing the kind of life that the future could bring you, and eventually you die after the Romans burn down your village. Today we don't have the luxury of the Romans burning down our village. We can't even get a date without getting screwed around, and that's starting to get really, really frustrating. You know, there is the age-old saying that there are plenty of fish in the sea. But when the sea has grown into the monstrosity that it is now, and most of the fish just want to eat you, you're going to find yourself treading water for so long that you're just going to cramp up and die. And that ain't cool.